This is Shakaya Leone from earthempress.com, and my good friend Arylo asked me to share one of my fear stories with you. So, come on. So here we are in this serene setting, and I'm going to share my fear story with you. And it's actually a lifelong fear. It starts out at my birth. I'm a twin, and we were born at 7 months, so premature. And back then it was considered a medical emergency. My mom was rushed to hospital, gave birth by cesarean. And just to give you an idea of the technology back then, this is going back almost 50 years now, my mom didn't even know she had twins. She was carrying twins. And you can imagine her dilemma coming home with 2 babies from the hospital instead of 1. But actually, she didn't get to take us home right away for quite a while because we were born so small at about 4 pounds each and suffered, double pneumonia and complications. And my whole childhood was really fraught with ill health and low energy, and I was just never as vibrant and healthy as I wanted to be growing up. And then when I was 16, my beautiful mom suffered a fatal heart attack, and she died. And it was devastating. And that, combined with my ill health and just the stress of that loss and the grief, my heart, I ended up developing a heart condition and was diagnosed a couple years later. And that really plagued me. I felt like I was just destined to die young, like my mom. I was born premature with ill health, and now I'm going to die premature like my mom of a heart condition. And that fear was just horrible to live with as a young person. And I remember one day in our dojo, our sensei was telling the class that fear is actually a paper dragon when you face it. And I thought to myself, this is so exciting. If I could transform my fear of dying young, this would be amazing. And that led me on a path, a quest for health that I am still on to this day. And not only have I transformed my health, but also my looks, because growing up, being sick with asthma and health conditions and acne and just never feeling healthy, I had sort of a health complex. I never thought I could be healthy. I always felt like an ugly duckling. And so 30 years later, I feel better than I did when I was in my teens and in my 20s. And now I'm almost the same age as my mom, who died at 48, and yet I don't fear that anymore. And I feel so alive and so vibrant and so radiant. And not only have I transformed my health, but I've also helped thousands of other women do the same. So this fear is actually a gift. And you've probably heard that before, but it just sounds like a platitude when you're going through fear. But I hope that sharing this story with you would help you to look at your fears a little differently and see them for what they really are, which I believe they're a sacred gateway to a richer, more expanded life and experience and sense of yourself. So while you're finishing up your Summer of Love Fear Cleanse with Christine and Gabby, I hope that this has helped you, and I'd love to hear about it if it has. Again, I'm Shakaya Leone from earthempress.com, and I look forward to hearing from you.